This is my audience.
You can't see this.
Did you know Clara Barton founded the American Red Cross in 1881, according to redcross.org. Then, as of today, 133 years later, the American Red Cross is the largest volunteer organization in America, according to worldmedicist.com. So, since the American Red Cross is such a large and influential organization, it's time that we told them how much we appreciate them and give them thanks for everything that they do. Therefore, we would like to thank them for their collection and distribution of blood, their support for members of the military along with their families, and their support for people affected by disasters in America. So, let's begin. For my first main point, I would like to discuss how the American Red Cross collects and distributes blood and thank them for doing this. So, as of today, the American Red Cross is well known as the largest supplier of blood in the U.S., according to worldmedicist.com. So how they got to be such a great provider of blood is through organizing blood drives. And actually, here's some statistics on that. There actually is over 200,000 blood drives that they organize every single year, according to redcrossblood.org. And they encourage over 4 million people to donate blood and blood products, according to worldmedicist.com. So we'd like to thank them for doing this. So let's see what else they do. My second main point is the American Red Cross does so much to help members of the military and their families. And they do this by connecting families so service members can receive messages from their family members telling them about deaths or births or even crises that are happening back home. And so service members can send messages to their families about crisis. And the American Red Cross works 24 hours a day for 365 days a year. That way these messages can always be sent and received for our troops fighting overseas. And then actually a statistic on that is the American Red Cross serves 1.4 million active duty military personnel families, according to military.com. And they even help financially. If the family that's qualified needs help with a burial service or emergency travel, they will actually pay for it. Now on to my last main point. My last main point is we appreciate everything that the American Cross has done to help people who have been affected by disasters in the U.S. So the American Red Cross immediately responds to about 70,000 natural and man-made disasters in the U.S. a year, according to redcross.org. So some of these disasters could be hurricanes or floods, fires, and even tornadoes. And they have emergency response vehicles known as ERVs that actually come in and they go to the communities and hand out food, water, and information and just comfort those families. And they even provide shelter. So if they need a place to stay that will be safe and with hot meals. And they'll even bring in doctors and nurses that volunteer to help, and they'll help with health stuff, such as like physically, if they need help physically with their health, and mentally after such disasters. And these nurses and doctors, they'll even fill prescriptions. So let's review. The American Red Cross is a great organization that does so much to help people in America. And we would like to thank them for everything that they do. And so we would like to truly thank this organization for collecting and distributing blood, supporting military members along with their families, providing disaster relief to those in need. So this organization truly cares for the people of America, and we are so grateful for this. So the next time you see a volunteer or worker for the American Red Cross, make sure you tell them how much you appreciate everything that they do.